I laughed at my greedy husband's face. He wanted to void the prenup he asked for. I have been married to my husband for 6 years. Before we got married, he had me sign a prenup stating that our financials would always be separate and the only thing we would share was an expense account to pay for household-related fees. The reason for this was because he was making pretty good money and I was in graduate school, so my financial situation was pretty bad, but I signed nonetheless because I understood he wanted to protect himself. Anyway, fast forward to now. I've been out of school for about 4 years and I make more than 3 times as much as he does. I never asked how much he makes and he's never asked me either. Anyway, 2 weeks ago I told him that I was thinking about buying a new car as the one I had was really old since I had had it since my undergraduate days. He wasn't really interested and just told me to get whatever I liked. So a week ago I decided to make the plunge and get an Audi. I was pretty excited as I had always wanted one. At the time my husband was on a business trip, he got back yesterday, and I showed him my car. He was really happy for me. However, later he asked me what my monthly payments were as the Audi was pretty new. At this point I told him that I had made the purchase in cash and that I had no monthly payments. He was taken back and asked with what money, and I answered that I made more than enough money to be able to afford it. He didn't talk after that and I thought that was that. However, after a few hours he came back to me and told me that he thinks we should void the prenup. This is where I might be the jerk. I laughed in his face and asked him why I would agree to that, and his answer was that we're married and should share our financials. So I told him that we've been married for 6 years and yet we've never shared financials, and I was fine with what